Hello and welcome back, my tribe. This is Riffin Yoga and I'm Santa, and I'd like you to take through Fists of Anger today. Very cool and powerful practice of Kundalini Yoga. But before we do that, I'd like us to tune in. The lyrics and the explanation is down on the screen, so chant along, or if you don't feel like it, just breathe and arrive. So close your eyes. Grab a comfy seat, rub your hands together, press the palms in the middle of your chest, thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep inhale and lengthen your spine. A full exhale and leave all the worries away. A deep inhale and arrive on the mat. Feel your buttocks growing into the floor. And exhale. Take a deep inhale to begin, or carry on breathing. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath on the top. Balance out the pressure between your palms. Lengthen your spine. Align your chakras. And exhale. Relax your hands onto your knees. And let me take you through today's practice. So what I'd like to do first is explain a little bit about what's going to happen and what we will do, what it means, what it's for. Then I will take you through a couple of warm-up exercises just to get the body moving and the blood flowing and stuff. And then as the last thing, we will go into the practice. But before the practice, I'll explain different adjustments that you can make and exactly what needs to look like and why. All right? So this Fists of Anger practice is one of the cornerstones of Kundalini Yoga. So this is really working out your anger. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a preventative measure. It's a preventative measure in terms of to avoid explosions, but it is after something has happened, maybe many years ago, maybe just now, to release the anger, to actually feel it, to understand the potential of it, and to channel it into positivity. Well, not necessarily positivity, energy, efficiency. Going forwards, having that moment. So I work a lot with anger, my own and other people's, and what I see often and what I have noticed about myself, we tend to deny the anger so that it's not there, or we ignore it, and then all that happens is it just keeps burning and comes out in places and times when it's inappropriate and when it's actually not directed to the right people. And of course we can't always be angry and we can't always express that anger. So this is a practice to deal exactly with that, current, past, whatever. And I will ask you to get a bit angry. Well, it would be nice if you'd get very angry, at least when you're doing the practice. But we will do some powerful exercises before that as well, just to get you kind of checking onto it. So that's really the main thing. So for warming up, we're just going to move straight into warming up. We will do some spinal flexors. So you'll grab your front ankle or your shin, and as you're holding on to it, you will pull your chest out on inhale and then push your chest back all the way. Yeah, so it looks like this. And really use that front shin as your anchor, as your leverage. Really pull onto it. And then we'll come up standing, feet wide, arms out to the sides, and we will be touching opposite toes with our fingers. So left hand will be touching right toes, and then we'll come back up and we'll swap the sides. So it'll be that kind of motion. Now, please remember, any back pains, any issues with the back, do what you can. You may want to stay sitting instead. If you're on your period, be really careful about all of the, I mean, obviously not the first one, the spinal flex is fine. And probably the bending will be fine as well, but just be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of fire going on already. You don't need adding to it. Heart conditions, high blood pressures, all of that. Just make sure that you're okay with it. Do it lighter. I'm not saying don't do it, but lighter. Maybe you want to stay sitting down, and that's fine as well. And a lot of these practices can be done on sitting on a chair as well. So you can be bending down, sitting on a chair, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so let's go with this. Grab your front ankle. Take a deep inhale. And let's go on to our next track, which is going to be Dark Armor Soul, Martyr, one of my favorite tracks. I mean, it's so good. Okay, let's go for it. Let me just crank up my volume. Just going to be doing it for 1 minute. Keep breathing. Keep your head above your shoulders. Don't flip-flop it. You're doing really well. Keep pushing and pulling. Pull, push. Now come inhaling up to the center. Spine long. Hold. Exhale. Come up standing, feet wide, like your shoulders are even wider. Make sure that you're stable, really root into the floor. Arms out to the sides, inhale. As you exhale, touch the right toes with the left fingertips, the other hand, arm goes up, inhale, back up, swap. Right fingertips to left toes, up. See the rhythm that fits you. Keep going. Don't worry if the rhythm changes at any point. You go at your own rhythm. Exhale, inhale. Bend, exhale, up, inhale. Head relaxed on your shoulders. Last 10 seconds. Go for it. Come up. Inhaling. And slowly exhale. And slowly come down, sitting on your mat to come back to stillness. Well done. Breathe. Start getting hold of your breath again. Grab a sip of drink. Well done. So we're all warmed up. Hopefully you've come back to the stillness. And we will now go into a little bit of explanation. So the moves are really simple. So all we do is get your hands, thumbs go resting on the mount of Mercury, so the mount under your pinky finger, and the rest of your fist comes around it. So we're making fists essentially, right? And the breath is going to be a breath of fire through our mouth. So sorry, I've lost my words there. We will shape our mouth in an O, and we will be doing very similar to breath of fire. Well, actually, it isn't breath of fire, and it will be through the mouth. So very sharp exhales. So you're only really focusing on an exhale, and it comes from your navel. So we'll go like, don't worry about the inhale, it'll take care of itself. Your body's not going to allow you not to inhale. So just focus on the exhale. Now, if you are on the first part of your period, you probably don't want to do that. You can do exactly the same thing, but with slow breathing. Or breathing through the nose. See what works for you. The same as if you've got really high blood pressure, think you're pregnant, I wouldn't use that breath at all. I wouldn't even try it. Now, if you are experiencing any kind of, I don't know, you could be experiencing vertigo, or there's some problems with your back or anything like that, you can do this practice lying down as well. So in that case, you want to be lying down like so. So make sure that your pelvis and your tailbone is really into the floor. Your knees are bent. You'll be doing the same shapes, so the same mudra, the same breath, but instead of sitting up and throwing it all over your body, you'll be doing this and changing it. So the same exact thing. And with every breath, you will feel the pelvis going more and more into the floor. It's a very satisfying practice. I honestly recommend trying doing it at least once. It's a very different sensation. But the full practice is we are positioning our fists in front of us, sort of like where your nipples are, because it doesn't matter, we're clearing the arc line. Don't worry about that too much. So what we're doing is we're throwing all the anger away. So we're backstroking. So the anger is being thrown away. So it's really powerful moves. And each hand goes with one breath. I need you to think about that person, that situation that's made you really angry or jealous or, horrible in some way, but very passionate, and really channel it onto that. So keep thinking about that situation and keep getting more angry and more angry and more angry until all that anger is thrown, like water thrown over your head and left in the past. Okay? So we will do this only for about 3 minutes. Get yourselves into a position, whichever position you prefer. Let the music do its magic and really lean into it. It'll be quite loud. I'm not going to be saying much, but you will hear me breathing for sure. So let's come into the position. Hands in our fists, thumbs into the Mercury mounts. Prepare your lips, your breath. It will start slow and then it will speed up. You either stay in the same flow or you speed it up and really go for it. And then we'll finish when it kind of slows down again. All right? Only 3 minutes. Let's go. Close your eyes, focus on the third eye. Throw it all over your arc light. Throw it behind you. Now it starts speeding up. Pick it up yourself as well. Can we get the music up a little bit? Take a rest if you need to. If you can, push through it. Try to keep your back straight, shoulders down, and keep throwing those arms. We're in the last part of it. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. Go for it. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms up above your head. Inhale. Hold. Apply root lock, sex organ, perineum, anus, belly to backbone. Squeeze everything in and up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep the position. Exhale. Deep inhale. Another root lock. Squeeze in and up. Sex organ, perineum, anus, belly to backbone. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Now one more time. Inhale. And just hold your breath. Hold, hold. Another few seconds, hold. And slowly, slowly, arms through the sides. Let's listen to the entire track. And ground your fingers into the floor. And just breathe. Relax your body. Well done. I'm hoping you're feeling it, because I am. Now slowly, slowly come lying on your back. We will listen to EP track called Neuron by Turpentine Valley. We've listened to it before in another practice for a meditation. Lie flat on the floor, make yourself comfortable. If you need to put something underneath your knees or your neck, feel free to do so. Arms slightly away from your body, palms up. Your feet slightly apart, allow them to fall to each side. Cover yourself if you need to. I'm presuming you're hot enough now. And breathe. Sink into the floor. Start relaxing your body from the bottom. Your toenails, your toes, your ankles, your shins, and your knees, and your thighs. Everything becomes really heavy and melts into the floor. Your hips, your sex organs, your digestion, everything feels really light. Your rib cage, and your heart, your shoulders, everything becomes heavy. Your neck and your jaw, and your teeth, and your cheeks, and your nose, everything falls in. And your eyes and ears, and your eyelashes, your forehead and your hair and your skull, everything becomes heavy. Relax your arms and go to sleep. Slowly start breathing back into your body. You can keep laying down, or if you want to, if you have to, start wriggling your fingers and your toes, circling your ankles and your wrists. Stretch out your body, your arms above your head. Stretch out your jaw, make a big, big yawn. Stretch the body. Then pull your right knee to the chest and fold it across the body to the left. Right arm out to the side, look to the right, and breathe and relax into this position. Don't push anything, don't pull anything, just relax and breathe. You can hold your knee just so there's a bit of stability, but don't push it. As you exhale, come back. Now the left knee into your chest, across the body to the right, the left arm out to the side. You look left and breathe. Again, just hold your knee over to the right, shoulders to the ground, breathe. Relax. Relax your buttocks. Good. Now rub your hands and your feet together. Wake up all your nadis. Kickstart the blood circulation. And then hold your knees to the chest and do some rock and rolls. Full ones. Come sitting up and going all the way down to the back of your skull, so that every vertebra in your spine gets a little bit of a massage. And then come sitting up to close the practice with 3 long satnams. Let's rub the hands together, press the palms in between, in the middle of your chest, thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. Satnam. 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 And take a deep inhale. And relax your hands. Exhale. And thank you for joining me today. Just wanted to say thank you for all the musicians. So the 2 tracks we had was from Dark Karma Soul, Martyr and Ancient. We had the original track from Marek as well, Arrival. And then at the end we had Neuron by Turpentine Valley. Like, subscribe, tell me what you thought, how did it work, what didn't work about this practice. And let's remember that we have our first full practice on the 18th of Jan. Hope you can join me live on Zoom, but it will be here as well on YouTube. And yeah, breathe, headbang and transform. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.